Rest and reach. Volunteering on Sabbath with purpose. As I finished vacuuming my Honda at the car wash, the sun had just begun to set on a Friday evening and the sky filled with beautiful colors. The sky was painted in warm shades of yellow, orange, and pink, signaling the arrival of the Sabbath. Just then, an unhoused man caught my attention. Hunched over, rummaging through a nearby trash can and sipping water from a used water bottle. I could not help but think that he was someone's child, father, brother, an individual who is loved. As I observed him, I reflected and became self-aware of how easy it is to neglect and ignore our community members who are suffering around us, even on the Sabbath. I considered and questioned the situation. What if the Sabbath is more than simply a day of rest? What if it is also a time to reach out to those in need? I felt that I needed to take immediate action and not just watch this happen. I called my mother, telling her about what I had seen. We went to a nearby gas station and picked up some water and non-perishable foods and a comforting meal. We quickly returned to the gas station, but unfortunately, we did not see him there. I felt down, and in doubt, I wondered, what if I had missed the opportunity to help him? What if I waited too long? We prayed, asking God to guide us to him if I was meant to help and that he would be safe. As we drove down the road and passed through the traffic light, there he was, walking down the sidewalk with all his belongings. It was meant to be, and I praise God that he led us right to his location. We pulled over and asked him if he was interested in the water and meal we had bought for him. We chatted for a bit and I asked for his name. Even though the little things I got for him would not fix his current situation, I saw the gratitude in his eyes to be seen as an individual and not invisible. Sabbath, a time for rest, reflection, and renewal. As Seventh-day Adventists, we value and understand the importance of Sabbath as a day for rest, reset, and reflection. We take this time to pause from our responsibilities and the task of our everyday lives to focus on our relationship with God. But as I was thinking about it, I started to wonder, can the Sabbath also be a day for service? Jesus showed us through his ministry that he challenged the traditional views of the Sabbath. Jesus is the original activist. He healed on the Sabbath, teaching his disciples that taking action and doing right was always right. Jesus reminded us that the Sabbath was made for us to benefit from and not be a burden. Not only did Jesus rest, but he also reached out to the community, showing that true rest is not only about taking a break, but also being aware of our loved ones and community and responding to their needs. Being able to help the unhoused man was the reminder that I needed to remember that the suffering of others does not stop or pause just because we have entered a sacred day, the Sabbath. True peace isn't found by avoiding the struggles of the world, but by stepping into them, shining God's light in the darkest places.